guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Oidalet here with Lafoxymama on YouTube, and today I have a very special guest. This is my very good friend, Miss Gabby.
Hi.
And today we're gonna be playing around with some makeup. We're gonna do a little bit of smoky, we're gonna do a little bit of sparkle, and she's gonna watch me do it, and then she's gonna go ahead and replicate it herself. So make sure to follow me at Lafoxymama on Instagram so that you can see looks and also catch me when I'm doing lives. Like today, I did some live with Miss Gabby right here. It's a lot of fun. So in case you want to make sure to catch up on that, make sure to follow me on that platform as well. And if not, this is the video.
Yes. Excited? Nervous. Hopeful is the key word though.
Yes.
It's a little intimidating, honestly.
Well, we're gonna cut back on a lot of the intimidation factor today because we're mostly just gonna be using our fingers.
Okay, good.
We're mostly just gonna be using our fingers. Okay, so we're using this eyeshadow palette, which I am gonna show you very carefully. It is very broken, and so therefore needs to be handled with the utmost caution. But this is one of my go-to color schemes and one of my favorite palettes that I've gotten to use in a long time. So we're gonna go ahead and show you what I do. So like, unlike most people, I literally just go in and put a little bit of like a foundation on the eye because it gives it like a good base for things to stick on.
So why foundation instead of like an eyelid primer? Or is it just for it to stick to, or does it kind of help like fill in any lines?
It helps to cancel out the little veins in your eyes, which sometimes you do want if you're going for a much more natural look. But when you're going for something that's as intense as a smoky eye, you kind of want to cancel those out because you want all the attention going to just the colors that you're about to place. And the reason for foundation, just personal preference. I don't feel like getting, I don't really feel like I found an eye primer that's wowed me so much to justify the price of an additional item. Like,
oh yeah, like you can see a difference, but it's also foundation, so it like blends into your own skin tone without it being like that harsh.
Exactly. White. Exact finger, I'm gonna take my pointer finger here. I'm gonna go straight into the black, and I'm gonna go ahead and just focus in mostly on the base of my lashes. And so that way it doesn't matter, you're gonna get fallout on your eyes because we haven't done our base at all.
Oh.
So anytime you wanna do a smoky eye, dark color eye, there's gonna be fallout, especially for something that's super pigmented. So this way, you can make sure that whatever the black that you're putting down, it really clings to the foundation. So it's gonna be even more rich and dark. I mean, like you can see.
But I can see why it's like nicer with your finger, because it's like you get to control more. You feel it going on.
Exactly. And as I'm putting it with my finger, because everybody's eye shape is a little bit different, what I try to do is pretty much feel like where the orbital bone in my eye is, right? It actually will open up your eye because you're bringing it up higher.
Gotcha. Okay. I can see it. We're learning so much today. I'm learning so much today. Ooh, okay. Alright, I can do this.
And believe it or not, like this is something I do a lot during the weekday.
A smoky eye like this? Or just...
Yeah, like legit, like I will just go to work like this, like with like the shimmers.
Full drama. Alright, I like this. Subscribers, keep that in mind. You can't go full smoky eye to the 9 to 5. Do you need to be working in there? No.
No, you do not. And I'm gonna take a little bit of this Transcend shade. Honestly, one of my favorite shades to have ever existed.
I can't wait to get this perfectly on the first try.
I can't wait to see you try it, because I want to be here helping you every step of the way.
Good. I need you to help me for step of the way.
And then what you can do with your fingers is just pat it in with a clean finger and just make sure that the edges are really nice and like actually mix. So you can see like it becomes very gradual, like oil slick.
And I can already see it's changed the shape of your eye, just like you said, a little bit. It's like...
Or you could take a little bit of that gold right underneath where the iris is to really bring attention. and really kind of keep it open right here in the center, even if the rest of it's very elongated and kind of closed off. So let me just take a fluffy brush that doesn't have any product on it, and then I'm just going to go ahead and run this along the edges.
Do you find it's easier to do all of your eye makeup first,
Yep.
clean it up, and then do your foundation?
Girl, do you see how crazy I'm looking right now? Do you see how crazy I'm looking right now? Do you see this?
I mean, it's high fashion. Like I don't know.
Raccoon high fashion now. Mm-hmm. Hell yes, it's easier to do your eyes first. Whoever does their eyes second, like sometimes I do, but it's like a game of chicken with my own damn self.
This eye I'm about to do is gonna be perfect.
Right. Exactly.
I'm gonna do my best. I'm gonna make you proud. You're like my stern father that like doesn't really show
Your stern makeup father
Yeah.
who doesn't show you any affection. And so this is what it looks like after you put some concealer on. Like, look at how you use that to like lift up the eye,
Oh my God.
like completely shape it. You can make it very editorial, very
This is all with your fingers in
yeah,
what,
girl.
5 minutes?
Yeah, and just whoop, whoop. Yeah.
I mean, I always do my best, but like, it's go time. I'm ready for it.
Yeah.
We're taking this to the next level. I'm doing both at once. She did one, and it's like a term paper,
So you don't need a lot because this is like a very full coverage.
and then your ring finger.
Yes, because it gives the least amount of pressure on the skin of your eye. After all that work we did with those masks, we do not want to be promoting aging. And if you want to know what we're talking about, make sure to follow me on Instagram at Lafoxymama so that you can follow us on my live, because like if I don't say so myself, pretty funny. Also, I share a lot of good tidbits about skincare.
Here we go, guys. Pray for me.
Don't worry, we'll clean up stuff.
Okay. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
So are we just gonna do like a full face where you try to recreate?
Should we?
Like, why not? Oh my God, we're doing a full face.
Guys, the game plan's changed.
The game plan has changed. I moved the goalposts. You can never win.
Like a true father, so. For me, honestly, it's really the eyes and then getting the foundation to look super natural and perfectly blended. I think that's the problem I have with makeup, so.
Basically, just keep blending to the point where you're sick and tired of blending. And then keep blending
Okay.
for like another 10 minutes. And then you're probably done.
Ooh, that's a long time.
Exactly.
You know what? I
Exactly.
believe you. Alright, so I have the black base down. See the raccoon eye thing you're talking about?
So-
it's a little much.
You need to go in with a little bit more black
Okay.
because you gotta layer it so that with the base of the lashes, it's pitch black. Like, do you see like just how dark
Yeah.
it looks? Like, you
Okay.
wanna go in like,
So like I'm at like
look, girl.
charcoal briquette and you want like you want like black as night, like
I want darker than my soul.
hold on to that thought.
And like once you're done with the whole thing, you like look amazing, but you just have to really trust in the process.
Oh god. It's fine, the camera's not gonna show it.
What just happened?
If I can do it, literally anyone can do it. I'm like winging it so hard right now, and I have direction. So like, if you're doubting yourself, just know you're gonna be better than me, and that's really what I need, honestly. If that keeps you going, like, by all means.
I don't know how you've done 2 eyes the whole time. I've just been doing this one.
I'm desperately trying to please you. That's why. That's the only reason why I'm like, go fast. How are these eyeshadows wet?
I know, right? The quality is so good. And you know what's funny? This is supposed to like mimic like a Pat McGrath eyeshadow. And that eyeshadow palette costs like what, $125? This is a $25 eyeshadow palette. And from every review that I've seen, her mattes are actually kind of dry.
Oh.
And yet this makeup brand that is now no longer existing, god damn it. But you know, we'll get past that.
That's fine.
Eventually. Black. You made it just enough black. That's good.
Okay.
So like it looks psycho. You're gonna look like you did something very wrong and you're immediately gonna regret your decision. You need to put more black at the base of this one needs to be super dark. Like you're trying to relive the early 2000 emo days.
Let's recap where we left off.
Okay, so where we left off for me was that I went ahead and just did a little bit of
whole face.
I did not. Oh my god, I did exactly.
Basically. And I struggled on one task. That's what happened.
So Gabby finished up her eyes for the most part. We did go in with a little bit of like concealer right there. I did help her out a little bit with the placement of that. We had kind of forgotten about like the whole camera situation, and so we went ahead and did it. So
we're good now.
I'm gonna show you on myself what this will look like. So we're gonna be good.
Yeah, I mean, this is a beautiful look. It's very wearable. You should go for it. But also, you will have glitter everywhere. So, like, really think about that. Maybe, like, throw down a tablecloth that you can wash afterwards. Keep it clean. Keep it friendly, you know?
So this is very similar to what I did with Gabby. I just took, like, the LA Pro Girl concealer, ran it underneath the brow. Do you see that?
I see it. Oh, I see it. There's drama. There's, like spice, there's shape to it. Spice.
You know, I try to keep it spicy every now and again.
I just want them to know we're listening. We're here. We're talking to the camera, but we're also talking to you. So they'll appreciate that.
Yeah.
I'm going to line my waterline with this black pencil.
Yes.
Okay.
Freshly sharpened black pencil, and that's so key. Anybody who's struggling with eyeliner, be sharpening your dang pencils. Sharpen your pencils. You're gonna just stab yourself with hardwood if you don't sharpen your pencil.
It might be hitting a little too close to home, but like, we don't have to talk about it. As I stab myself in the eye. You gotta keep a little danger in your makeup routine.
No.
No?
No. Eliminate danger at all costs.
Pro tip, eliminate danger at all costs. When you're doing your brows, what color do you recommend doing for dark hair like mine? Because I've heard some people say that you want to go, what is it?
Lighter.
2 to 3 shades lighter to fill in. Do you subscribe to that?
I think it just depends on your personal preference.
Really?
Yeah. I think when you go for more editorial Hollywood glam, yes, I find that most artists do follow by that. But then I've also seen the exception to the rules be whenever somebody has like a very striking eye and they don't have a whole lot going on in the rest of the face and they want to keep all the focus of the eyes. I've also seen them really bump up the color of the eyes, go really dark, really deep, and really intense.
For brow hairs, do you brush up?
Yeah.
And then out, or still straight up? Almost.
Sometimes I just kind of like run it through towards the back end of the brows to keep them in place, and the front hairs is the ones that I brush up to give it more of like that natural editorial effect. And here I am just taking a little bit of foundation to give a little bit of that gradient.
Brows done. Ish. It's fine. Wild brows are anything. So next is highlight.
Precious. And this one you just tap lightly onto the very highest parts of your face. So like where the light would hit it, like right here.
Okay.
Kind of close to your eye.
And this is the Lancome
Le Duo. And that's in deep suede.
So I've highlighted. I am contouring now or bronzing?
A little bit of both, because technically that's what it is. So like literally what we're gonna do is we're just gonna go to the other side of this sucker and so like I'm hitting it and just keeping it here. And the reason why I'm not just doing it be like, oh, do my face, because I did finish quite a bit before her, so she's not gonna remember it. And I feel like it's gonna be better for her to see it on her face where it should be, as opposed to where it would be on my face, which because it is a different size and a different shape, it's gonna be a different placement. Don't swirl it everywhere. So what you're gonna wanna do, take a little bit of this brush, because it has some of your foundation left over, and like push it up. Really, you're trying to keep the placement there as much as possible. You're just trying to diffuse the harsh edges.
So you prepped your lips and then you took the Huma Styles number 10?
So that's a pro tip for any woman of color out there where you can't find a good lipstick that matches your skin tone and you feel like you look like a powdered donut. Use your complexion products.
What brush did you use to put this on? Or what brush should I be using? Like this is too much, right? Or can I just use my fingers for this?
You can use your fingers, babe. Ooh, you know what's gonna be real cute?
Us.
Yes, that, but also a little bit of this glitter sakura blossom. Yep, that's exactly what I wanted.
I love it. This look is coming together. Let me tell you. There's not one thing about this that I am not completely in love with.
It's like it's a bit of a ride, but once you stay here for it, you're gonna enjoy it, love it.
Yeah. Because I mean, when we started this video,
we had no idea.
We were just gonna do eyes, and like, look where we are now.
I know. And I'm just using Freck for my fake freckles right here. Such a slept-on product. Such a slept-on product. Gotta say.
And then just dab it all over in the center.
Center of both top and bottom. And you can go a little bit more wider than the center. With the center right there, like that.
All right, I'm gonna make you proud with this one.
What do I look like? Because I'm blind. Let me put on my glasses. Comment down below if you'd like me to make a video showing you how I struggle bus my mornings through my makeup application wearing these glasses on. Because I'm that blind. That'd be an interesting video.
I'd watch it. Because I also wear glasses. We're both doing this like
blind AF.
With limited vision. Right?
More life back into your face dimension. This is just me. I can't help it but to like just do stuff to you when I have you next to me. Even though I'm like trying to teach you.
Get you a friend that's constantly fixing your makeup for you, because like it saves you time.
Just wipe it away. Thank God.
Yeah, I like that this is so light to put on, so it's kind of like if you make an oops. It's not.
Yeah, it is really nice in that regard. And if you wanted to, you could like really turn it up with like a really glittery highlight, or go even more ham with like blush, or going with a different color. But this is like what my DTD day-to-day looks like.
Oh, okay. I didn't know what DTD was. I like this. I'm doing my makeup too hard compared to how you've been showing me. I've been just like smacking it on and just like wiping it all over.
I'm gonna go in with like a little bit of this. I don't mind a smoky smudge look, but I don't want to look tragic. She builds me up so hard.
Stop. Look, eternal hype man. You're not gonna lose that. Sorry.
We've known each other for over 10 years.
Wait, what year did we meet?
We met in 2007.
Junior year or sophomore?
Sophomore year. 2007.
Oh my god.
2007, 2008.
12 years.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good thing my eyes are really big right now because this makeup is like, my only regret, not catching up with you sooner, honestly. Like,
honestly,
that's literally my only regret.
You know what? Good thing that we met up when we did, because like, you wouldn't have liked me who I was for a couple years there.
You know what? Same for me.
I typically wouldn't recommend using a pressed powder around the eye, but I'm using it so lightly and just to contain the shadow from like migrating. So I was just going like this. And just literally cleaning it up, and then making sure to go over the top of it too, to make sure to emphasize the shape that we wanted.
Can't believe I did this.
Girl, yes! See, that's what makes me feel good, because the last thing I want to do is like do a tutorial that nobody can follow.
But I can do it.
It takes time. It takes time, but like.
But it's time that's worth it. Have a slumber party. Invite over all your friends. Watch this video. Follow along. If you mess up, it's super funny. And if you don't, either way, you guys look great and you had a good time. That's all that matters.
And in this episode of Gabby's show.
Thanks. You're my assistant.
Ooh, let me put a little bit of this kintsugi on top, because it's like very intensely green, and like I'm kind of really vibing with that real hard right now. Yes. You're gonna put some of this on too. And that's this green shade. I can't even. How good it looks. Sometimes it's just like that last little thing that you do at the end of it all when your face is done and you're like, I still feel like it needs a little something, or you feel like you want this little additional element, and then when you put that in, that's the finishing touch. Boom! Bitch is dead because you look too fucking good.
Mm-hmm. That's your instincts kicking in. Always listen to your instincts.
Olay Ultimate Hydration Essence in Calming with aloe leaf and chamomile extract. This stuff is heavenly.
Also, you used a lot of sprays, and usually that's the one thing apparently out of all of these that I go super light on. So like heavy with the serum and spray, light on the makeup. I got you.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah, like
I was doing everything backwards.
heavy on the skincare, super light on the makeup.
Okay. I got this.
That's like the trick. I mean, like, but look at that. Because look at the glow.
You look so good.
Girl, you're gonna look good too. You're looking good already.
Yes.
Alright, so let's put our glasses on and see what the final effect in totality is. Oh, wait.
Oh, that feels and smells so nice.
I'm telling you, girl. This has been a long-awaited moment for us. We've definitely been looking forward to doing this, so I'm just so stoked. I'm so grateful that you're doing this with me. And I know it, like, you've been such a trooper because I made you just be so, like, on the camera for so long today.
It's fine.
But I'm loving it.
Anything for the subscribers.
Are we 20?
Yeah, we are. We're one person. We're one entity.
We're one entity.
That's why we're saying so close together.
That's we're conjoined twins.
We're conjoined. We're one.
We're one. We're one. Although the time when you haven't seen her in the frame, this is because I made sure that she kept her head down.
Yeah. Sometimes you gotta let your friend shine while you take a little dip out to the side, you know, and then you come right back in. It's friendship. That's what you guys should be doing. You look so good. You look so good.
You look good too, Mama. You look really good. I'm really proud of you. You did a really good job. You went outside of your comfort zone and you did something different.
I learned so much today.
And you know what? Now you're always going to be able to come back here and reference some of those tips.
I think the big tips were like lighter is better, and then like this whole like face stuff for lipstick. I'm kind of changed by that. I kind of love it.
Yes. And even think about it this way: lip stuff for face stuff. I love using lipstick for blush, but I also love using a matte liquid lip or like a liquid lip period as a base, like a really strong eye look. Especially when you want to get a really good matte, bold color that you probably won't be able to find really good pigmentation for in a shadow. You can use that as your shadow.
That's smart too. Although if you do have like allergies, especially
you do need to be careful.
Patch test. That's why they tell you.
Also, we learned that I can't help myself, and every time I see somebody's face, I have to do the makeup.
It's fine. I still kind of did it independently. You just helped a little bit. Like I'm a toddler of makeup, and you're like the mom, like keeping me on.
I thought we were still on the dad analogy.
Oh, we are. Sorry. You're like you're like the dad teaching me how to pitch hit. Pitch hit. Is that a baseball thing?
Pitch it, yeah.
Pitch it. Yeah, you taught me how to pitch hit with makeup. You're like a dad teaching me to use a wedge instead of a 9-iron. That's better.
Okay, yeah, that's even better.
There we go. Also, points don't matter. We both won in the end.
We both won.
Absolutely.
So this is the finished look, you guys. So this is Gabby after she finished the look following my instructions.
I did it.
Are we twins now?
We are.